Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to episode 4 of F1 Manager 2023. Here is Mercedes off to the first sprint weekend of the year. Azerbaijan Grand Prix. Obviously last year's title didn't have sprint weekends, so gonna be a bit interesting to see how we're going to strategize here. Do have some new... Oh, what happened here in the F2? Taylor Barnard wins in F3. Ralph Boschung wins in F2. I still think it's really neat that we get all these. Let's see here. So, pit crew. We need to work on some things here. Azerbaijan's at the end of the month. And we need to work on pit stop time because, wow, we are like way too slow with our pit stops here. So hopefully that does us some help and Ron Meadows does his job there. But, got some new parts coming in the car here. Team hubs all upgraded. Let's manufacture these and manufacture the underfloor. I'm gonna get 4 of these and we're just gonna manufacture these in a normal pace. You gotta be careful with how quickly we do everything and how expensive we do it. Don't want to violate the cost cap at all. I don't think we have any more hours left in the ATR period. That's true, so we're just going to sit tight for now and not develop anything because we're not going to get much out of it. So we'll start manufacturing those. Design center improvement. I guess we have to because we want to make this car as good as we can. Anyway, it's got a new regulation vote coming out. Minor technical changes for next season. Do we want... to affect the low downforce or the high downforce? Well, what do we have right now car-wise? Car analysis. Oh, we're kind of like even across the board, so I don't think it really matters. So eeny, meeny, miny, mo, blah, 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 blah. There we go. And that's how we make decisions around here. It's great, isn't it? Alright, research period is open. So we're going to have to work on low speed corners for next season. Now let's see what research can we do. Well, not much because it's not going to be that effective. So you know what? Why waste time right now? Got some scouting reports completed. Piastri's got 20 months left of his contract. Drogovic has 8 months, so he could be interesting acquire driver. My brain's just failing me right now. Charles Leclerc's got 20 months left on his contract. You fool! You're have fun with that. Let's see what else can we look at scouting wise. Let's see. Alex Palou, who's in the game, IndyCar champion. That's pretty neat. See how much time he's got left on his contract. Well, if we brought him over. Quite interesting. Logan Sargent, I guess we'll take a look at him. He's technically a Mercedes driver. Or powered by Mercedes. And one more. Guess we gotta take a look at F2. Let's take a look at... Oh, we can't race in F1. Oh, that's great. Take a look at Jack Doohan, I guess. Alright, so got our 3 scouts doing that right now. Pit crew's exhausted. Okay, well... Don't know what you want me to do there. It's like, gotta get you guys trained up here. See, now they're well rested, so everything's okay. And actually, our pit stop should be 2.5 seconds now, so that should help us. Not liking the mistake chance, but it's a risk we take. Right. What we're going to do here, reach Q2, qualifying position, I'll say 6th. Fastest lap, I don't think so. Qualifying position streak, one driver will qualify 7th. We'll do that for 4 races. Pretty happy about that. But now off to Azerbaijan. See what format we got waiting ahead of us here and how we're going to tackle this. And practice 1 is over. Qualifying's up next, and driver confidence, not that great. Not that great at all. But you'd have that with one practice session. See what we could do
and the race weekend continues.
Here in Q1 or whatever.
Qualifying.
Well, I guess the only real shock out Q1 is that we out-qualified Sergio Perez. Charles Leclerc fastest there by 4/10. As George is P6, Lewis Hamilton P7. Eliminated there, Kevin Magnussen, both Williams and both Alfa Romeos. Off to the final flyer in Q2. All right, so we're actually comfortably in the top 10 right now. De Vries currently on the bubble, 3/10 behind Lewis, 6/10 behind George. But we're 1.2 seconds off of the pace right now. Carlos Sainz lead the way over Alonso and Leclerc. Verstappen surprising down P4. Red Bull really hasn't been all there this weekend qualifying-wise. But do think we can improve here. Gotta be careful. Probably Ocon and Hülkenberg could possibly jump us. I think the McLarens will stay down there. Not a fresh set of stickers right here, though. Actually went on scuffs on the first run of the session.
So you've taken the flag.
Well, good news is both drivers are over the line at least. Now we're both green in these opening sectors. Ocon improves, gets to P10. I think he should be done there. Let's hurry this up a little bit at 2 times speed. I think we're comfortably in. Piastri's done with his lap. Hülkenberg is going to be out. Cross the line, we improve. We should have a comfortable margin right there. Lewis might have a toe off this Alpine right here. Or not. But he jumps George. And we're both through. Now if we go for the final flyer in Q3, currently got Lewis P7, George P8. Everyone's on a fresh set of softs right here, trying to go for pole. Currently, you got Sainz, Verstappen, Alonso, your top 3. Gasly so far improving sector 1. George also improving. Sainz isn't. He may actually have time to get an extra lap, but probably moot point in doing so. Verstappen goes purple sector 1. There's the pace from the Red Bull. Looks like both our guys have clear track here.
So we have a checkered flag now.
All right, Gasly jumps to P9, not going to jump us. Don't think Lando's going to jump us either. Comes George across the line. Well, gets under a second from Sainz, but jumps up to P7 to see if Lewis can get him back. Imagine he will. And he does. And actually, that's kind of a competitive time right there. Looks like Verstappen's going to stay P2. Don't think Leclerc is going to have anything. Actually, maybe he might. Purple sector 1. Might be a Ferrari lockout of the front row here. Purple sector 2. And starting on pole for the sprint race. Charles Leclerc. All right, off we go for the sprint. I think we're definitely going to go with the soft tire here. This should last us the whole 17 laps. Soft tire for both drivers. Yeah, we want full feel here. Off we go. Lewis starting P7, George starting P8.
Our sprint today sees the Now's the time for the sprint.
All right.
Here in Baku.
See if Ferrari can lock this out here, unless Verstappen has any plans of P3.
And it's lights out. And
Off we
away
go.
we go.
And think about less lifting coast.
Yep.
Turn the battle assist on. There we go.
To start reducing that management.
Safety car already? What happened? Sainz just went straight.
We've had a big
What on
crash.
earth just happened there?
Debris still around.
All right, here comes Sainz. He gets the start. Oh, he takes out Verstappen from the get-go.
I cannot believe it.
You can't believe it. I can't believe it.
And just like that,
Oh,
So
not much to
safety
do here except kind of just conserve
That's
and
positive.
wait to go. All right, safety car coming to a close right here.
And let's
See
push.
if we could deploy a little bit from the get-go. Gonna burn a lot of fuel, save some tire. As temps actually got a little high there under the caution, which is kind of weird, but
Use the overtake.
all right, safety car's in. Field is in Charles's control.
So lights are out.
Probably don't want to be crazy with a move here, so not going to be aggressive with the passes. Good jump for Leclerc. All right, tires are back to normal rate. Actually, a Ford to probably be a little aggressive here, considering we don't need this
And happy to pick up
set of
the
tires for
level.
the feature.
Yeah, copy.
And if we can stay within DRS range up here, that'll be a bonus. Looks like George has some company behind him. It looks like top four left us behind. So Leclerc's actually got over a second over the Aston Martins already.
DRS has been enabled.
They don't have an established number one here. Even though formally George is in car number one. Though I didn't make that choice. Not knocking his ability though. But what happens here happens. As long as they don't hit each other, we're perfectly fine. As George have. Ooh, that was a little close. Looks like he has it. Time to go up front. This actually was a bit of a battle. Alonso actually had the lead of the sprint for a little bit. Leclerc just took it back with the help of DRS. As the Ferrari wasn't able to fully pull away from everybody. So it's still a four-car separation up front. Then we got our boys running on their own in 5th and 6th. Gasly about 2 seconds behind the both of them. Lewis actually just got 5th back from George, but these two are going to just keep on scrapping through the end, I imagine. Anyways, onwards.
There seem to be some great clouds of resistance.
Approaching 2 to go up front. As it's still Leclerc and Alonso, they got a 3-second lead over the rest of the field. Alonso trying to get around Leclerc. As there was a bit of separation between Lewis and George, though I guess they're back together now. Lewis still hanging on P5 over George by about 0.4 of a second. There goes Alonso for the lead. Because George not happy, can't get that pass done. Just checking in our battle real quick. Oh, George is trying. You know, at this point,
Need to look after the car.
Understood.
yeah, don't fight each other too hard. As one to go.
Be careful with
Here
the
comes
car.
Leclerc.
Come on.
He has the inside lane. Oh. I think Alonso's going to get that wing right back open right there. And that is not what we want to see as drag race. Oh, George is going to have the wing open. George is going to take a spot here. And he clears him. Alright, you guys can both deploy now. Whatever, have at it.
Just keep an eye on those temps.
I think Alonso's got wrapped up here. And Lewis, I don't think is going to get it done there. Down the front straight. Aston Martin looks like they're going to victory lane. Well, top step of the podium. Fernando Alonso has just won the sprint. It looks like George is going to hold off Lewis here.
Fernando Alonso.
Well, I guess we got some decent points out of the deal. The problem is Aston Martin got more than us. But we got more than Red Bull, if that counts for something. 4 points to George's credit, 3 to Lewis's. Off to the feature. All right, so strategy time. Yeah, I think we're going to do the soft to hard strategy. Actually, nope. You know what we're doing. That's what we're doing. Because everyone else has been doing it, and that's exactly what we're going to do. So... there we go. Soft tire to medium tire. Both drivers. George starting P5, Lewis starting P6. Let's get to it.
With the Azerbaijan
All right,
Grand
Fernando
Prix.
Alonso starting on pole. Hopefully doesn't win because we want to take the fight to Aston
And it's
Martin.
lights out, and away we go.
A lot of questions here. Let's see what Aston Martin can do. Let's see what Sainz and Verstappen could do from starting respectively in P19 and P20. Let's turn that on.
And overtake is available.
As Lando jumps up to P6 pretty quickly. Strategy-wise, a couple drivers on the mediums. You got Leclerc, Gasly, and Ocon for the top 10. Not sure about that strategy from Leclerc there. Let's push on the fuel. Let's get forward a little quick here. Well, now the problem is we are losing time to Stroll, I just noticed. Lando's just swerving all over the place trying to get a move done. Yes, man, we're losing a lot of time. Guess even the Aston Martin launched some pretty big upgrades there. Jeez. Lewis, meanwhile, having a time trying to fend off Gasly. Got Tsunoda nipping at her heels as well. So this could be a bit of a challenge. Let's see if we can deploy the ERS and that'll help us a little bit.
Use the overtake. Okay.
Let's take a look at the replay.
As
Now,
meanwhile
we're
up
just
front,
proceeding through turn
Lando, not even with
The gap
DRS yet,
opens up
gets
for them.
around. Has inside positioning there and gets right around George. That's a problem.
4. And Lando says, well, thank you.
Whoa, we got red flag. What happened here?
So red flag, a red flag.
Was it for the lead? Oh, it was.
Yeah.
Alonso and Perez came together. Wow. That's incredible. That is really incredible. All right, 20 minutes until the session restarts. Are we going to switch to new set of softs? Yeah, we are. That'll help us out a little bit. This Perez is going to be leading the field to green, I guess. That's funny.
All drivers have taken their positions again.
So he
Once
crashes
more,
the leader
they're
out,
ready to race.
and he just starts from pole,
It's
technically.
lights out, and away we go.
Oh, boy. Anyways, a couple people switched to mediums, including Perez.
And think about left lifting coast.
Yep.
As Leclerc's going to get around in a hurry. George is up to P3. Lewis in P5. Maybe we can have him take a look around Stroll here, get a little aggressive with that overtake up to P4.
Go for it.
Yep.
Deploy that ERS. Let's get going. So there we go. That's P4 as George is on the podium currently. Just up to Verstappen, he's up to P11. Sainz in P14. They're both on new set of softs there. Let's see if we get on up there.
Happy to start reducing that management.
Understood.
Push and hold, overtake.
Copy.
As Leclerc's getting away from Perez in a hurry. Hopefully Sergio's got damage and we can catch up to him pretty quickly here. Well,
I'm okay.
Yeah, A
this didn't hit anything, but that's a problem.
So we have the yellow.
We were tracking
George Russell
Sergio down
involved.
pretty well there.
Whoa!
Ooh, just hit a
and
curb kind of
rapid
funny there.
spin. And that certainly wouldn't have been in their plans today.
That's a problem. Is he rolling? No,
Let's
he's
see
not.
what happened there. Look at the Mercedes.
Oh, okay, that's a bit of a far back replay. All right, so George's now rolling. He's back in P19. Lost a little bit of tire wear there.
Sugar.
Sugar, he says. Well, still fighting for podium, except Stroll's fighting with us now. Still think that Red Bull's kind of jacked up here, so we're just kind of hanging around the line for now. Hopefully just have Stroll bring us up to Sergio. As George, hopefully start getting around some of these guys, but that's an opportunity squandered. At least Alonso's out. It's getting feisty up here. Lewis getting around Stroll. Maybe looking around Sergio as well. Slicing and dicing, man. Maybe dive it on in. Has he got it? I think he does. P2 for Lewis Hamilton. Great charge there. George, meanwhile, up around Zhou Guan Yu. Trying to charge his way forward right now. Yeah, that's a bit of a flurry, isn't it?
Make sure we keep these tyres in good nick.
Trying to hold off two guys with DRS there. Making it work. See if we get through this zone, though. There we go. Well, just about crossing off lap 20 here, as I just noticed Verstappen's clawed his way up to P5. About to get around his teammate, and I imagine he's making a beeline towards the front. You know how fast that Red Bull is? As actually, yeah, there he goes. Take a look around Checo. Bit of, oh, I thought he sent him. He didn't. Very close, though. So while that's going on between the Red Bulls, our other driver, George, back there in P15, actually within DRS range of De Vries now. Making it work and carving through the field pretty well. So actually, let's deploy a little bit, just kind of get these done as quick as we can. We got a safety car. Oh, yes, we do. Yes, we do. It's an Alpine that's turned
And there's been
around.
quite a crash.
What happened to Ocon? Did he get clobbered by his teammate? Ooh. Ow, just went straight into the barrier there.
Honestly,
What? You ran into the barrier?
And while all that was happening,
So anyways, let's take it easy right here. And do we actually want to come in early for the hard tire? Anybody?
We've had a big crash here.
Decisions.
driver okay?
Driver looks okay.
I'm not sure if we want to try a sneaky pit right here. Okay, well, let's just kind of just see if we wanted to. Can we do the medium tire? Would that work at this point? Maybe it might. You know what? Let's go for it with Lewis. Let's at least give something a shot. This way we get the pit stop done now and don't have to worry about it later. Now here's a challenge. Let's see if the AI is smart. Or if they aren't as rigid as they were in last year's title. It may come in to deviate the strategy. As Leclerc is coming into the pits. Okay. All right. So let's see what our new pit stop's going to do for us here. Stroll, Verstappen, Perez coming in, so they're going to double stack the Red Bulls. So we're going to bring in George as well.
Box, box.
All right.
Yes, box.
2.5 better. Down and away. Out ahead of the Aston. Very good. The Aston's out ahead of the Red Bull. Still not that fast of a pit stop, as here comes George into the pit. So the AI did get smarter. Alrighty. Medium tires going on. 2.5. And wait for unsafe release or to avoid one. So George is going to be out up in P11. As Magnussen has a pit stop issue, imagine Hulkenberg will as well. Hospit crew's been absolutely terrible this season. Hey, look, they did have a pit stop issue. Bet Gunther's happy. Here we are getting ready to go green here.
Pick up the pace.
Let's see if we can get an aggressive pass done by Lewis from the get-go.
Use the overtake.
All right, field is in Leclerc's hands. Off we go.
And happy to pick up the pushing level.
Copy.
Push and hold it, overtake.
Just like everybody's on medium, so it's going to be a duel from here on out. Everyone's got what they've got. I think Leclerc might be gone here. So we could just barely stay in range. Fast lap goes to Leclerc, and we are well out of DRS range, so it's going to be all about defense at this point. I want to take a medium approach on the overtakes. I mean, we already had a spin with George. Don't really want to repeat, even though we are in a bit of a precarious position here. Well, DRS is now enabled, as Lance did the thing I expected. Got around us, but luckily we got DRS open. Should get back within range. Problem is, we got Verstappen right behind us. And Sergio Perez is, well, he's behind him. He's fading a little bit, so hopefully that helps. George, meanwhile, is still stuck in P11 behind Tsunoda and Gasly, former teammates. Yes, I think we should be able to make moves on them very soon. Problem is they're 2 seconds behind the rest of the pack. Although, should be able to get up there, no problem. There we go, still within range, so it's all going to work out. Hopefully. Tires getting a little hot for George, so got back him down a little bit. Still hanging out just behind Gasly and Sonoda. And actually might want to get a little more ERS in the tank.
Charge the pack.
Lewis, meanwhile, got back up around Stroll. Stroll's going to try a pass around the outside. He's probably going to get another attempt here. This DRS zone, imagine he'll take it back. It is a bit of separation behind Verstappen, so. And so far, been able to hold off Verstappen, but he might have a lunge here. Ooh, not yet. Still kind of in contention. Leclerc's only 3.3 seconds up ahead. The tire's doing better than everyone else's, so let's actually push a little bit there.
Just push.
Because he can raise the temperature a little bit on those tires. Go back to standard for George as...
I'm happy to push now.
Oh, nearly had the pass on Gasly. I think he does. Get clear. Got George in the points. There you go. Let's go get Sonoda next. As keep having Lewis chase Stroll here. And just a lap later, we'll finally get it done. Round the outside.
The opportunity's there.
So we're going to get George up to P9. Gets around Yuki Tsunoda.
Mercedes climbs higher up the field.
What's up next for George? As Leclerc sets fastest lap. Got Albon just up ahead. Should be able to get to him very soon here. As Lewis fighting with Stroll again. I think we'll have the DRS right here, just about. Yep, got him.
It was George Russell involved.
I think we just had a 2-for-1 special just about. Got around Albon just a corner earlier and get around Lando now. Let's move George up to P7. About where we expected to finish with George. So he's got to get up to Perez. That's probably going to be a hard task there. As Lewis lost P2.
These tires.
Stroll again, and problem is we got Verstappen and Sainz right behind him now. Oh, do we have a safety car? No, we don't, but Piastri just crashed in turn 2, just over 10 to go.
Now we're approaching turn 2.
Ooh, just about the same thing. Ocon, ooh, this guy gripped the barrier there. That was weird. Anyways, we're able to shake Sainz and Verstappen as Sainz actually got around Verstappen. And trying to have Lewis get back up around Stroll. And we're actually getting closer to Leclerc. Lead's only 3.4 seconds. Might just be taking it easy here as we're going to take a look down the inside.
Those temps are getting high.
The thing is, I think Stroll's going to have the DRS here. Yes, he will. Ooh, nope, fend him off. Maybe. There you go, that's good defense. Should probably be a little careful with tires though, so let's just go standard.
Fall off a cliff on that tire.
Yep.
So we go, still fending him off, very good. All right, got 5 to go now, and Verstappen is now charging for the lead. Not the lead, but
5 laps.
charging for second. Having a good deal with him. Sainz also in the mix. The Stroll's fallen off, and I can deal with that. As long as we beat Stroll here. But if we get a podium, that'll be fantastic. Looks like going to hang on to P2 right there. As George, 8 seconds clear Lando. Still 8 seconds back from Perez. I'm just going to have him hang on there in P7, but what can you do? Anyways, Leclerc's lead now up to 6.4 seconds, and these three just fighting each other is probably going to help that out. So it turns out Red Bull is beatable. Just turns out you got to crash into them in the sprint race. All right, 2 to go. Oh, don't say that. You're going to be fine. Get run down the right side, perhaps. Gotta be careful with the excess fuel. Take second on back. There you go.
And think about increasing lift and coast just a little.
As George, still P7. He's going to be fine, but Battle's going to be here. See if we can fend off Verstappen and Sainz. I think we can fend off Sainz. Question is going to be if we can hold off Verstappen. So you know what? We're going to burn all the energy we got now.
Use the overtake.
Alright, so far so good. 1 to go.
That'll be one more lap.
Alright, let's use all the excess fuel that we can at this point. That's really the gain for George, but we'll do the same for him.
And happy to pick up the pushing level.
Yeah, copy.
I think we're going to get it here.
So we are low on battery at the moment.
Problem is, they're not going to have any battery here, so this is going to be a bit of an issue.
Pushing
There,
forward,
Verstappen look
overtake.
to the left.
Copy.
We may have played ourselves by running out of battery too quickly. As Charles Leclerc going to break the Red Bull dominance, he's going to win Azerbaijan. Verstappen pulling out to the right, drag race. Lewis gets P2.
So we have taken the.
We're on the podium, look at that.
So that's a P2.
Great job with the strategy.
Well done.
And here comes George coming across the line. That's P7. All right, it's fast lap went to Leclerc. Your podium there, Leclerc, Hamilton, Verstappen. Verstappen climbing 17 spots, Sainz climbing 15 spots. Rest of the top 10, you got Stroll, Perez, Russell, Norris, Tsunoda, and Albon getting points for Williams. Driver standings, Lewis jumps up 3 spots to 5th in the standings, ahead of Stroll and Alonso as George falls to P8. Lewis now leading George by 10 points in the driver standings as Verstappen leads Leclerc by 6 points for the overall lead. Constructors, we jump up to 3rd around Aston Martin by 2 points as Titans up at the top. Ferrari now within 22 points of Red Bull. Fastest pit stop, we're still down the charts. That's not good. So we're still pointless this season. And the only team that does not have any points for the fastest pit stop competition. So probably just need to keep focusing on making the pit crew faster next month. Alright, so Miami's up next for the first of 3 rounds in America. ATR period is open. Not sure what we want to do yet. Do want to make the car a little faster, but don't want to leave ourselves exposed for next season. Anyways, this is going to do it for this episode of F1 Manager 23. Here's Mercedes. If you're brand new to the channel, please be sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can be notified when future episodes come out. And to everybody, thank you for watching.